Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Master Tatiana and we are in the numerology series of mastery numbers. Today we are going to be talking about the master number 22. Yes, you 22s are an experience in itself. Okay, so with that being said, let's get straight to it. So for those, before we start off, I want to say thank you for every subscriber, for new subscribers that are coming in, for those that have been with me from the very start. I love you all. May you continue to embark in this journey in being your greatest self. Okay, I wish everyone the best. And yeah, let's get straight to it. Master number 22. Remember, if you have this in your actual day of birth, do not reduce it. Okay? If the sum of your month, day, and year comes down to a 22, please do not reduce it. This is a master number. Okay? This means you come here to serve, to do the work, a mission directly from the divine itself. Yes. You are known to be the master architect. You are the doer. You are the one that gets your hands in there. And you can do it naturally. You guys have a hard time, okay, we're seeing things out of order, disorganized. Sometimes the opposition may be you may find yourself in a very disorganized situation. You may find yourself very rigid, frustrated, stubborn. This disorganization around you just may be norm to you. Okay, usually 22s are in structures that needs to be put in order. Okay, so if you find yourself as a 22 and you grew up in a very challenging environment, right, you may not even realize that you may even put yourself in a tough situation just to bring some sense of order. Okay, I know some 22s that eventually went into detention homes, have years of incarceration. And it's not to say that they want this, but it's the pool of energy within yourself that pulls you to situations that are going to bring a sense of order. Yes, a sense of order. Structure tends to give you some sense of like understanding and peace. But you realize that even if you are in a space of chaos, you have the power to bring things in order. Okay? You are the master builder. The master builder. This is 22 down to 4. So you guys are very rooted with the number 4, which is the number of structure, the number of foundation, the number of stability, the number that is going to support the greater good. As the 22, that is what you are here to do. You are not here for your personal gain. You come here with a direct and very clear mission. And this mission becomes more clear with master numbers as they awaken to their spirituality. Usually it's when a master number starts to awaken, I have a greater mission. And when you get the aha, usually it's when you start getting the support to help you recognize what that mission is. Okay, so 22s are very hands-on. Okay, you guys are the ultimate doers. Okay, just like the number 4 amplifies twice. Okay, you are the ones that not only see the vision but will bring the vision into reality, okay? And there's always a grand and big vision, okay? Sometimes some people may see you as arrogant, maybe even looking very serious, okay? Or even feeling authoritative. But what it's going on is you come here with a clear mission. As I mentioned, when it comes to source energy, to the soul, there is a lot of discipline. This is when people usually fall in the traps. They get caught up with that because when they start getting a little bit of the discipline of the guide, they don't like it. It doesn't feel good to them. So they retrieve and they fall deeper and deeper into the ego. So you 22s are very structured. Very structured. Oftentimes you will find yourself getting frustrated because you are not even realizing that you are seeking this structure. And you are going to get it. Let's just put it like that. You are going to get it. So, 2s, you are the one that receive the inspiration and manifest everything, okay? The 22s are known to be the as below energy. As below, meaning you are really in the earth, okay? You are on the earth and you are about, okay, we have the idea, like the 11s, right? They have the idea, they have the vision, they have the gate, they receive that message, and the 2 gathers the message, the vision, and brings it to tuition. That is what the 2 is. The 22 come together as that. I'm going to repeat again. The 11 is the tunnel, okay, is the pillars, the support, where divine energy is going to be delivering its message, its vision for the world. And the 2 captures it with their bare hands and get down to business, to cultivating and putting everything up again, okay? The 11s will come and break things down, demolish, be the one to demolish everything, to impact people, to connect people. And the 2s will come to gather everything up and bring it to life, okay? So the 2s have this very powerful ability of bringing things together. So this is why you do not break down the 22, okay? This is a direct source mission for you. As I mentioned, for the 11s, you as well do not come here for your personal gain, you're for the greater good. Some people may say, but Master Tatiana, I am not a LifePath 22. I have it in my birthday, but I am a LifePath 5, 6, 7, even 9. Maybe even a 4, right? So just understand that whatever personal development is, it's going to benefit the greater good. It's going to assist the bigger mission. Okay? So don't get too caught up and feel like, oh, well, I am a 22 because my birthday is on the 22. That doesn't mean that you are forget about your life path 5 or forget about your life path 6 or 7. No, you still have some personal lessons to learn, but just know that what you're learning is going to apply to the greater good. Yes, it's going to apply to the greater good. Bring that together and let it flourish. Let that connect with the greater picture. Just remember, guys, that we are all a piece of the puzzle. No one here is more important or less important. Just because you have a master number does not mean that because you have a single number that you are less important, that your mission is not as good. No, they are just here. Master numbers are just here collectively also to support the paradigm shift. That is it, okay? And your personal development as single numbers is to evolve into your greater self, where you can be a greater assistance to the overall goal. Yes, okay? So you guys are just as important. So 22s, You guys are the angels. You guys are the saving grace. You are the ones that will listen very openly, very fearlessly. You'll be the one that will touch the heart to activate the feeling of security and safe again. Okay? So, master numbers. All of you guys have something amazing to offer. And what I love from the 22s is that you guys end the dream and bring the reality. No, you are about the big projects. And you're going to notice that people are going to bring those big projects to you. You're going to pull because you're going to hold that vibration. Okay? So, earlier I mentioned about confinement. I also mentioned about detention homes, places where there's like big structure, even mental health, right? 22s can have high potentials of suffering from mental health, bipolar, schizophrenic. Many of these mental health conditions, if you do not find the stability that you need, you are likely to pull and to create a vibration that will lead you to a confinement environment that will be very structural. Okay, so I urge you guys to awaken to your deepest and biggest gift within, for you can be of service as you are meant to be. That is what you are meant to do. You are meant to be just that, of servant. You're not meant to be confined, okay? But when we have mixed information, false information, we can end up attracting and vibrating in such ways that will bring us into a greater confinement situation where we don't really want to be there, okay? Nobody wants you to be there. Get it straight. So usually 22, as I mentioned before, you grow up in very tough environments most of the time. A lot of victimization happens in your life in the very beginning of the years. As you begin to mature, you may find yourself being pulled to these different levels of confinement where there is high structure, getting yourself repetitively into trouble, just for you to pull that level of structure. Trust me, I know. I used to work in a detention home. I used to work in a detention home, and many of the clients there will leave, will get to go home, and force themselves to come back. They will either get into trouble, okay, they will get into fights, but they will always create something to pull you back. So 22s will create the chaos at times as well, to find that level of confinement if they do not find that confinement where they are at. Okay, so my experience in the detention home was very real. I got to see that. I got to see many of those traits, and I think my awareness or understanding grew, especially from the detention home. I started to work in the detention home because I have a brother that was always getting locked up and always getting into trouble. So he did go to the detention homes, and I noticed even going there, the confinement, the structure. But my brother was always very structural as well. You guys don't know, but my brother his vibration so happens to be an 11, okay? So he was also a saving grace, but he was also very destructive, very destructive. So growing up, no one really understood his vibration, his energy. And on top of that, the day of his actual birthday is also another master number. So on top of him being a master 11, he is also, and that's his LifePath number, 11. He also holds the birthday of 22. So that just adds more. Okay, destructive, and then also very handy with bringing things together and writing. And he was always known for that. I mean, like, honestly, he was great for bringing structure. My brother, you could give him anything. He was the best organizer, the best clean person. Even though he has some behaviors and some characteristics, He knew how to put things together, okay? And that's how I also know about mental health. Many people that have mental health also need a level of structure in their life. If their mental health is very disruptive, it's very shaken, then usually they need a lot of structure. And this is, I know this firsthand, okay? So I know my 22s, guys. I'm telling you, I know my 22s, and I'm so grateful that I can now help. That now I can help. I couldn't help before, but now I can help. So 22s, you could get yourself into a lot of trouble if you're not able to amplify, if you're not able to become aware of your vibration soon enough. You will naturally, because this is a number that you just have inside of you, you may vibrate in such a way. So 22, I know you don't hear much people talk about the master number 22 and how it relates to mental health, also foundation, the way that I just did right now. But this is very crucial because it's not talked about much. 22s tend to suffer a lot. And I realized that when you have this awareness, and mental health is playing a tremendous role here, and you know, the confinement and getting into some delinquency issues, is so important that you understand or know if this 22 is a vibration that you are carrying. Because when you do, you can assist the person better in helping them understand how to redirect their energy to productivity. Okay, so 22 need to be productive. They need to be doing something. They need to be creating something big. Usually if they hear a big project that's happening, their ears go like this, and they are all over it. They are all over this big project. No one works as hard as the 22, okay? And because they have the ability to do this even when their eyes close, because their intuition, their senses is just so grand as well, they will get the support that they need to bring the vision to life. Because it's always going to be a vision that is aligned for the greater good. Remember, 22s are not here for their personal gain. Just like the 11s, they are here for mankind, for humanity, for the greater good. And this applies to all the master numbers. All the master numbers are here for the greater good. They have a direct mission. They went through the gates. Okay, understand that. The single numbers, we are working to get through the gates. We have yet to get through the gates. We have some work to do, some personal development. And I keep giving you guys clues on what it is that you need to do to get through the gate. And until then, you will keep on having to do some personal development, learn some self-lessons until you can get through those gates. And we have to hurry up because time is really running out. Okay, so master numbers are here to assist the single numbers in getting through those gates. Yes, so when you have a master number, encourage them to be their greatest self and work on projects with those master numbers. When you work on certain projects with these master numbers, this brings you closer to getting through those gates. Okay, getting through those gates. I'm very honored to work with you. If you are a master number, please don't hesitate to reach out. I usually put my email, subscribe, DM or message me and let me know I am a master number and I have some big dreams and I want to get on board with these dreams. How can I do this? Let me help you. I need to get through those gates. Okay, I'm tired of being on earth. Okay, I want to get through these gates. Okay, guys, I know I love life. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I also have an awareness that life is all about experiencing for you can learn from the experience and grow. Okay, so let's stop crying over spilled milk, guys. We need each other. We are stronger in numbers. Master numbers are here to help us get through those gates, but they already got through it and they just here to assist. So thank you. This is going to be my wrap for the LifePath 22s. If you guys have more questions and want to know more about the 22s, don't hesitate. I have more videos on 22s, 11s, 33s, and some more surprises coming. Keep subscribing, keep thumbs up. I love you guys. Keep your mental health great.